It's Chris Jenkins from CharlotteVibe.com, and today the Carolina Panthers finally returned to Charlotte Bank of America Stadium for practice, even though it'll be one day, as actually later today they'll be heading out to go to Tennessee for the rest of the week with joint practices for the Tennessee Titans. But in terms of what I saw today, before practice started, there was a few players. The always Kurt Coleman on the jugs was joined by Austin Duke as well as Curtis Samuel, who today he ran around, but he didn't participate in any drill, so he was obviously still nursing some things, but there's some progress that he's running around. He didn't stay on the stationary bike the whole time. Let's talk about McCaffrey, who also is the guy to watch, right? He's a very exciting player. I saw this guy doing the drills that some of the running backs do as they're jumping over the pads. That guy has some quick feet. I can't wait to see that guy continue to continue to play. But also, one thing to note is that McCaffrey's pulling double duty. Midway through practice, he left the running backs, went over to the wide receivers, and then during some team drills, McCaffrey also lined up in the backfield. So ask Ron Rivera about what we could expect this weekend from the starters. He said that he'll really see how the week goes with the joint practices against the Tennessee Titans, and that'll dictate what he does this weekend. I then pressed him a little further and asked about with McCaffrey, because of how dynamic of a player he is, get any special consideration for playing time. He said no, he's still just going to wait and see how the week goes. So it seems like they're obviously got a lot of plans for McCaffrey, but they're still wanting to keep things, not out there yet fully to the world. Other things that Coach talked about was really like the combination that's developing with Kelvin Benjamin and Devin Funchess. That play that Kelvin made last week in the game, he feels like that's unguardable. And then he said you throw in a little spice of speed with Demar Bird. Doesn't know where the guy's going to go, but so far how that's going. And a lot to be optimistic about with this team. Cam Newton, the watch continues for him and his throwing. He did throw today. Not a whole lot, but he did throw, including in individual drills as well as a few in the red zone. So that's your update today. I encourage you guys to continue to follow me on YouTube. If you're not already doing so, please do so. Subscribe to the channel, leave comments. Any questions that you guys have for me, please let me know and I'll try to get those for you. It's Chris Jenkins reporting for Charlotte Vibe.